When I was young, my grandmother shared with me a chilling story about a prosperous business executive named William Anderson and his wife, Elizabeth, along with their 3-year-old son, Benjamin, who enjoyed a comfortable life in the bustling city of Chicago in the 1950s. William's frequent travels for his expanding real estate empire provided them with a luxurious lifestyle. One day, William received an intriguing offer, a promising opportunity in a serene town called Evanston, located just outside Chicago. The offer not only held great potential for his business but also promised a slower pace of life for his family. Eager to seize the chance, the Andersons relocated to Evanston, planning to build their dream home and invest in the flourishing local property market. They acquired a plot of land in a picturesque neighborhood named Oakwood Estates and commenced construction on their residence. Unbeknownst to them, the construction materials, including the earth and stone, were sourced from a supplier located near an ancient burial ground. Local folklore whispered about a mystical connection between the new homes and the spirits of the long departed. Shortly after moving into their newly built house, Elizabeth began experiencing inexplicable phenomena. Mysterious noises emanated from the attic, and shadowy figures seemed to dart through the corners of her vision. Troubled, she confided in her new neighbors, hoping to find solace or logical explanations for the peculiar occurrences. However, most dismissed her concerns as mere illusions or the product of an overactive imagination. During one of William's business trips back to Chicago, the supernatural activity escalated dramatically. Each morning, Elizabeth would awaken to find her bed mysteriously shifted or rearranged. Sinister whispers filled the air, discussing plans of harm and malevolence within the empty rooms. Yet, whenever Elizabeth investigated, the rooms stood eerily silent, devoid of any visible presence. Overwhelmed by fear, Elizabeth decided to keep her mounting dread a secret from William, fearful that it could affect his business ventures. She packed their belongings and relocated to a nearby rental home, hoping for respite from the relentless paranormal disturbances. However, in her haste to leave, Elizabeth realized she had forgotten a precious family heirloom back at their house in Oakwood Estates. She entrusted her neighbor, Catherine, with the care of Benjamin and hurriedly returned to retrieve the forgotten item. Hours passed, and Elizabeth failed to return, causing deep concern for Catherine. Alarmed by her friend's disappearance, Catherine contacted William in Chicago, sharing the bewildering events and Elizabeth's sudden vanishing. Consumed by anguish, William implored Catherine and other neighbors to search the house without delay. As a united group, they cautiously entered the abandoned home, their footsteps echoing through the empty corridors. The air was heavy with foreboding as they explored each room. Tragically, their search led them to a harrowing discovery: Elizabeth's lifeless body, suspended from the ceiling fan in one of the rooms. Shattered by the devastating news, William rushed back to Evanston from Chicago, burdened by the weight of his loss. Unable to bear the haunting memories that permeated their once promising home, he made the painful decision to sell the property and return to Chicago with Benjamin, leaving behind the chilling echoes of the past. News of the tragic events at Oakwood Estates spread throughout Evanston, casting a shadow over the house's reputation. Brave souls attempted to inhabit the abandoned residence, but none could withstand the malevolent forces that dwelled within its walls. Those who dared to stay never lasted more than a mere week before fleeing in terror, leaving the once promising house empty and haunted.